Alright guys, so I'm going to teach you how to use your TI-84 Plus to figure out what the intersect of two lines are in a system of equations. So we have these equations about our various, what were they, walnuts and raisins. And so we had the original equations that we made, but then we can also convert them to slope-intercept form. And we need to do that to use the TI-84. So for our first y equals, we're going to go ahead and enter one of these equations. So watch as I do this. So to do this, remember, if we're putting a negative and not a minus sign, you're going to use this button down here. That's the negative sign. So we're going to put negative, and then we're going to go ahead and put a fraction, so 1/2. Now a fraction is a little bit special in our calculator. To do that, we're going to press the alpha button and then the y equals button. And you'll see a fraction menu come up here, which is really cool. I'm going to press enter, and this will give me a numerator and denominator. So now I can fill in the numerator. I'm going to use my arrow buttons to go down, fill in the denominator, and then you can press enter, and that finishes the fraction. You can also just use your arrow keys and that'll move you through it. Okay, so then we need an x and then a plus another fraction. We have 15/8. That also is 1.875. So you can write it as a decimal if you'd like. You should get the same answer. I'm going to go ahead and do this just for the sake of us practicing how to do the fraction in here. Press enter, and then you're going to fill in 15/8. All right, now we're going to look at our second one, which is negative x. So again, I'm using this negative button, negative x plus 2. And then we're going to press graph. And now we get a nice little graph that shows us where they intersect. But it's a little hard to get exactly what this point is. So to do that, we're going to press second and then calc. And we're going to choose 5. Just press 5 for intersect, and it's going to say first curve, and it's going to be on one of the lines. You have to enter. Second curve, it's on the other line. You're going to hit enter again, and then it says guess, and you want to say yes. You're going to press enter again. Please guess for me. And now we have x equals 0.25 and y equals 1.75. Now, if you remember, in this situation, our x is the raisins, and so we have an example here of 0.25 pounds of raisins, and our y, I believe, was the walnuts. So we have 1.75 pounds of walnuts.